Lekki Headmaster by Kabir Alobi is a novel that follows the professional and personal journey of Mr. Adebayo Bepo, the principal of Stardom Schools, a respected private school located in Lekki, Lagos. Through his experiences, the novel examines education, leadership, migration, morality, and the pressures faced by upright individuals in a flawed system. The story opens dramatically during a morning assembly at Stardom Schools. Mr. Bepo walks toward the podium as usual, but something is clearly wrong. Instead of addressing the students confidently, he becomes emotional and breaks down. He struggles to speak and eventually bursts into tears. The students are confused, the teachers are alarmed, and the entire assembly ground falls silent. Teachers such as Mrs. TT, Mr. Justice Akinwale, and the guidance counselor, Mrs. Beek Egbin, step in to control the situation. This moment immediately introduces the reader to a man under deep emotional and psychological pressure. Stardom Schools is portrayed as an elite institution. It boasts modern facilities, disciplined students, and excellent academic results, especially in WAEC and NECO examinations, where the school records high success rates. Parents admire the school, and the management often uses these achievements to advertise Stardom as one of the best private schools in Lagos. Much of this success is credited to Mr. Bepo's dedication, experience, and firm leadership. However, behind this polished image lies tension. The school is controlled by a powerful and strict managing director, MD, who believes results are more important than people. Teachers work under constant fear of being punished or dismissed. Small mistakes are exaggerated, and decisions are often taken without proper investigation. Mr. Bepo, though loyal to the school, increasingly finds himself caught between protecting his teachers and obeying management. One of the brightest moments in the novel occurs when Ikenna Egbu, a student of Stardom Schools, returns from an excursion to Joe's Plateau State. During assembly, Ikenna gives a detailed and confident speech about the places he visited, including Share Hills, Joe's Wildlife Park, Lamingo Dam, and other tourist sites. His speech excites the students and impresses the staff. For Mr. Bepo, this moment is deeply satisfying. It represents the true purpose of education, not just passing exams, but building confident and knowledgeable young people. Despite such successes, Mr. Bepo's personal life is troubled. He is married to Sola, and they have children together. Financial pressure weighs heavily on him. His salary, though reasonable by local standards, cannot comfortably meet the demands of life in Lagos. Rising costs, school fees, housing, and general insecurity make him consider relocating with his family to the United Kingdom. Unlike many who migrate blindly, Mr. Bepo thinks carefully about the decision. The theme of migration is explored deeply in chapters such as Migration Tales and Passport Pains. Mr. Bepo listens to stories of Nigerians who have traveled abroad. Some have found success, while others struggle with menial jobs, loneliness, and disappointment. Characters like Reich share personal experiences that reveal the emotional and social costs of relocation. These stories help Mr. Bepo understand that migration is not a guaranteed solution, but sometimes a necessary risk. Back at Stardom Schools, tension rises when an English teacher, Mr. Fafor, is accused of teaching incorrect grammar. A parent complains, and the MD immediately orders that the teacher be dismissed. Mr. Bepo intervenes and carefully reviews the grammar issue, titled Aid as well as Jide Comes vs. Come. He proves that the teacher was correct and that the MD was wrong. The MD is forced to reverse his decision. Although this episode shows Mr. Bepo's intelligence and integrity, it worsens his. The most disturbing episode appears in the chapter Ritualists. Late at night, Mr. Bepo witnesses a strange and frightening scene involving the school director and what seems like a ritual sacrifice. Though the truth remains unclear, the experience deeply affects him. It shakes his confidence and increases his fear, making him question the moral values of the institution he has helped build. Gradually, Mr. Bepo becomes emotionally exhausted. Despite his years of service, loyalty, and achievements, he feels unappreciated and threatened. The management treats him as easily replaceable. His commitment to fairness and professionalism now seems to work against him. Eventually, Mr. Bepo decides to leave Stardom Schools and proceed with his relocation plans. As he travels through Lagos, Ibadan, and other parts of Nigeria, he reflects on the country's history, education system, corruption, and broken structures. He visits landmarks and recalls Nigeria's past glory, contrasting it with the present reality that pushes skilled professionals out of the country. By the end of the novel, Mr. Adebayo Bepo stands as a strong symbol of the Nigerian professional, educated, principled, hardworking, and deeply patriotic, yet forced to consider leaving his homeland in order to protect his dignity and future. The Lekki Headmaster presents migration not as an act of betrayal, but as a painful response to systemic failure.